The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician... Neymar! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Del Piero. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Barella. Shifted it to the flank. Ah, such a clever touch. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well read, nice interception. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shaw. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a really well-measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And it's Barella.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely like their pressing from the front.
And he shoots! Now it's Neymar. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Chouameni. And it's Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Knocks it into space. Just about within shooting range. Alaba. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. And here's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a shade optimistic. De Ligt. And it's Barella. No way through. Neymar. Out of play for a throw. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Traumeri aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Barella, too strong for his opponent there. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Buffon clears without hesitation. Shaw. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Neymar. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. And the shot! Barella. Can he finish? Goal! The first significant strike. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's in plenty of space here. Del Piero. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Traumeri. Bellingham, played out wide. And here's Bellingham. Goes for a shot! Thuram getting this one clear. De Ligt. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. And this is Del Piero. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer, spread it left. Could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. And that was nowhere near his best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Le numéro 21. Le numéro 8. À leur place,
Alaba.
le numéro 9. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 22. Changement.
Yildiz. Now Nico Williams. And it's Shaw. Shaw stood his ground strongly. Now there's a fine ball, real chance! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Maldini clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Barella does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's picked out the run. Messi is flagged offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shaw, not the most accurate pass. He's well positioned. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Tchouaméni. And it's Shaw.
Temps additionnel.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Thuram. Short changes him with that pass. Iniesta, Messi, great ball and he's in here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Foden and they can counter here. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to.
He leaps for it! It's bounced back off the post. Maldini gets it clear. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a good cross. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé does well to get it back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for a runner. And there's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Balde put... Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Buffon gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide. Not a hint of offside here. He's got away. No way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, a probing pass. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Stood up well to him there. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Distributed tidily. minute left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Del Piero. Oh, now he can run away with it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. This for 1-0. Against the crossbar. In he goes again. Araujo getting this one clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
Towering header. He will be livid with himself. Looking for the run. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And it's Odegaard. Well seen, saw that coming. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicely shaped ball, cast somewhat off target. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And he's heaved it away. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, right back into the action. So the first half brought no goals. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Odegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Del Piero, deftly away. Balde gets across and deals with it. That is a great pick out. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Here comes the... Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's put paid to the danger. Out towards the flank. Rafinha. Shot a goal! It's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's played in here. Great vision.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 23.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Kane!
Campo para a entrada de camisa 20.
He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Flings in a Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sends it crossfield. Maldini, quality ball. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. No way through there. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Maldini getting this one clear. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well cleared. Oh, no joy this time.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's another throw.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? That was nowhere near his best. Odegaard pinches it off him. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Pelé, chance! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, good climb! Has another go! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Thuram wins the duel this time. 5 minutes to add. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pedri. Lam.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good take, and Del Piero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kimmich. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's made its way to him.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That ball looks a good one. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is a great position. Shevchenko! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Drogba. Drogba. It's Drogba!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Scott. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Scott cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a mind.
Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? Bruno Fernandes, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a fine ball. Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Drogba! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's an excellent interception. Messi. Oh, and Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scott. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, stop Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Saliba. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Scott. Kimmich. And this is
2
Drogba.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Scott. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's found a way past. Thuram deals with that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so the action is resumed. Here's a corner, good chance. Brazil have their third corner. Saliba goes back to front. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's dropped. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means. Drogba
Certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pedri tries to pass it through. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot could be on. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Scott. Great vision. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Changement en cours.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. An exchange of stares, and here we go. That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Drogba. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely spread. Saliba makes a dash for it. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes has a look and plays it forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Spread to the right, back where it came from. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Brazil needed that. They really needed it. It's Neymar! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Drogba, le numéro 5, le numéro 15. Messi.
Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Le numéro 3.
This was gone, that's a foul.
Le numéro 36.
Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Attention, changement.
Brazil are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been changed to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Lam.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. That ball looks a good one. And he's got the beating of his man. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we're done. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Shot a goal!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa. Well, that has not gone well. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pelé! They've scored! The first significant strike. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Zanetti. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Villa. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's beaten the... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. He's found the way through. Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for